Righto, guys. I've already done a video on this. Pick up stuff from the old car booty on my gaming channel, which is Steve's gaming channel. But because it's from the car boot, I thought I'd do a second one, same as the first one practically. I could have downloaded the first one and upload it, but I have problems downloading my own videos from YouTube onto my PC and re-uploading. So I thought I'd just do a fresh one again. So anyway, I went to car boot fair today, picked up quite a lot of stuff. Spent about, well, I won't say how much I spent, but enough. So first thing I can grab is a 250 gig hard drive for the Xbox 360. I am going to check that out, see if there's any games on there. I'm going to take me 120 gig off on the one I've got underneath me and just swap them over and see what games are on there. If there's any good games on there, I'll probably just keep this one, redo my Xbox account details on here, and then format the other one and keep this one because it's 250. My other one's 120 gig one, so I'd probably upgrade that. That I got from one particular guy, which I will go to now. I picked up 7 Xbox 360 controllers, and each controller has a different adapter. Not all of them, some are the same. Like that one is different to that one. That's the same as this one. The reason I bought them because I've got like five or maybe 6 Xbox game consoles in there, but I know a couple only had, a couple didn't have the right adapter for them, power bricks. So I didn't know what ones they were. So I just bought them off this black guy who usually has like consoles and stuff like that. Yeah, an Xbox One there, but it's completely knackered, falling apart. He said there's only the shell, buy a new shell for it, but I ain't gonna take a chance on that. He wanted like 15 quid for it, but nah. So I bought 7 of these, which cost me £10. And I think these were chucked in. I can't remember. No, actually, I've got these from somewhere else. Yeah, I've got these. I can't remember where I got them from, actually, to be honest with you. But I've got 2 PlayStation 2 memory cards. But yeah, 7 of those, £10. I tried to knock him down, but he said no, but there we go. Right. Still on Xbox Connect camera. I do have one on top of my TV, but I bought a spare one because one on my TV I use for paranormal kind of stuff, ghost hunting. I'm not saying my house is haunted, but I've had some crazy stuff, and it's interesting to see if you pick up some form of invisible entity on your Connect, and I have actually caught like little stick figures on my Connect behind me, and it's not picking me up, it's picking someone else up. Now we know that, in the paranormal that, these can be easily manipulated, kind of thing. Which, yeah, maybe they can, but when you're getting stuff on there which you can't, see or understand, it's kind of interesting. This I got for Kiddie. He wanted a £5 for it. I said, well, one in CX, they're about £5-10, something like that. I don't want to pay too much. It doesn't have the power brick because you can actually plug this straight into your Xbox anyway without the power brick. The one up there on the TV has its own power brick, so I sometimes run that off my PC, and I can run that as a Xbox Connect with the software, or I can run it as a webcam, whatever kind of thing. Through my PC. That's why I got the power brick for that one, and that cost me £16 just for the power brick. This one I'll probably set up on my Xbox later on just to test it and see if it works. I'm not in no desperate rush to test it at the moment. I've got some Wii consoles in my living room, and I don't have enough power supplies, so I picked up a Wii power supply from the guy I got these from, plus the Wii Connect sensor. I think I paid like £4 for that and that. These and this controller and this controller and 2 microphones. I paid £5 altogether from one guy. These ain't proper, like, PS2 controllers. These are like, knockoff, generic ones, kind of thing. I don't know if they work or not, but I'll test them out when I get time, because I don't have a fully working PlayStation 3 connector at the moment. And I just need to find these are my own controllers. Like these, one I got from the car boot fair a couple of weeks ago for £10. That one, that works perfectly. This came with me PlayStation 4, which wouldn't get my PlayStation 4 to work, so I had to go up there and buy a proper controller, which was one of these blue ones. So I've got 2 blue ones, but they are not from the car boot fair. No one liked Xbox controllers. Right, so yeah, a couple of microphones as well. Also from the same guy, I've got 2 PlayStation DualShock controllers, and that for £5 as well. Now, I wanted to try to find cables for the PlayStation, and no one really had any at the time, but I did find one for the PlayStation, which is the CTR cable, or you plug into your TV, but all my TVs are HDMI, so I've got to now pay for a HDMI adapter to plug in my PlayStation 2. Now, saying that I couldn't find any, I did find another 2. Now, I've got this and these. So you've got the 2 and that one. The Wii connector. Can't remember if this is. I think this is a Wii one actually. Might be PlayStation. Yeah, I think they're both PlayStations. One I've got off that same guy, which I bought the brick adapters from, the 360 adapters, along with a PlayStation sensor thing. And this is I believe, a Wii adapter. Now, I do have, I think, 3 or 4 Wii consoles in my living room, and I've got a black one up there, which needs cleaning, because I want to put that into a box, because I have got the original box for it, and take it out to CEX and see what I can get on the exchange on that. So 2 of these Well, actually 3 of them now, luckily. It's always good to have spares, as I say. But I did pick up 7 of these. You wanted like 15 quid originally, I think, but I did get them for like 10 quid. Now, I did pick up another one. This ain't the one, but there is another one down there. But the cable's faded halfway down, and I'm not going to use that in case like it causes any like damage to the console, or it might not even work. So that I'm not going to even bother trying to see if it works or not. Got so much shit in here now. I don't even know where I'm going to put this stuff down. I already done. Right. So, but with those genuine PlayStation adapters, the genuine PlayStation joypads, I've got that as well for the Sony. I don't know what one that plugs into. No, I just don't know what one that plugs into, to be honest with you. I'll have to do a Google search on that. But it's a original Sony keypad thing. Right, so game-wise, I picked up a lot of PlayStation 2 games, but I wasn't too happy with the price because the PlayStation 2 games were mostly all wet. They smell, a dampness, and not only that, there's the faded one. No, it might still work, but put some black masking tape over it. I'll test it out. If it don't work, I'll just throw it away. There's a guy who had like 3 big bags of like PlayStation games and a couple of PlayStation consoles. Yeah, no power adapters or anything to them. And this buyer was right next to me, right? And I thought he was just going to like have a quick shuffle through and see what ones he wanted. So I said, "Can I check them out as well, mate?" He goes, "No." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Because I might be buying them." I said, "All right, you don't have to be, like that, mate. I'm only asking." So he goes, "Well, you have to wait to see if I want them or not." Then, like, the seller bought out another big bag. He goes, "Oh, you can't look at those. Like, he might want them." I said, "Oh, come on, like, for fuck's sake, give us a break. I've been waiting all morning. I was first here. Surely I can have a choice of like picking a few out." "Well, no, he's a good buy. He buys a lot of stuff off me. And like, we know each other." "Well, yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. First come, first serve, and I was the first one there practically. I was waiting for people to bring out their stuff, and I was about to ask about the games as well. But this guy was like, pissing me off because like he goes, "Oh, I might be buying them all." I thought, I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah." And as I was talking, getting a bit humpy with this guy, right? They said I bought out a third bag of games. I said, "So I suppose you're interested in them again?" He goes, "Yeah, yeah." He goes, "I'm going to look at them." I said, "Look, I'm not being funny, mate. I'm not here to buy and resell like some of you guys do. I just want to build up my own little collection, kind of thing. And if you're going to buy them all, I don't think that's really fair, to be honest with you, like, because I know that you're going to be buying them to resell them. He goes, "It doesn't matter what I'm going to do with them, like, if I buy them to resell, I'll do it, I thought, what? CUNT. So anyway, a lot of these games, I noticed were wet. They were damp. The discs weren't all that good inside them because I was watching him going through some of the games, and you can actually smell, the dampness on these games as well. And you spent about 5-10 minutes. It seemed like forever. Going through some of these games. And you turn around and he goes, "Yeah, I'm not interested. You can, go for whatever you want." Oh, fucking hell, I'm actually going to get some discs, some games. So anyway, the seller was hoping to do like a job lot, so the whole lot. And the guy who was like going through them said like, "You might buy the whole lot," kind of thing. And like, it really pissed me off, I tell you. And I did say like, I don't know if I caught it on camera because I did have my camera with me. But I'm saying like, I don't think it's fair, like, people like you coming along and buying everything, and not letting other people have a chance to, pick one or two out, kind of thing. It's not I'm going to, like, look for the most expensive or the most, like, available game. I'm okay with some of the cheap shit, But I was really getting a bit umpy about it, I was going to, have a right fucking go, but I kept me calm. And when he said that he's not interested in them, I thought, oh, right, I'm going to get some games. Now, because the seller wanted to sell them in bulk, the whole job lot, I said, look, mate, I'm going through them. And I said, look, I'll pick out the ones I want, and like, if you can do me a deal, fair enough. You're going to have lots left for other people to buy, kind of thing. I'm not going to buy the whole lot because I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of damaged ones here, the case, the damage, the manuals inside are wet and stuck together and they smell. I said, I'm not going to like, wanting to buy every single one of them. I said, knowing you'll probably want a higher price on them anyway. I said, no, no, no. I said, yeah, you'll probably want about 100 quid. And like, he goes, no, 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 no. I said, well, how much you want for the lot then? He goes, oh, probably about 50, 60 quid. I said, mate, I wouldn't pay you that much because a lot of them are damaged, even the front covers were like waterlogged. Um, manuals. I've even got a couple here where the manuals are kind of like stuck together, and I will show you those when I come to them. So there's another guy who I sometimes speak to, and I was showing him the games that I pulled out. And I said, because I pulled out about 20 games, maybe more, and the seller wanted like 30 quid for them. And I said to this guy, and I said, is there any good ones there? And he goes, well, there's one or two good ones there. He goes, Crash is a good one. And I can't remember the other one. I think it might have been one of the Scooby Doo ones or something. And he goes, there's another one. And he did tell me, but I can't remember what one it was, but I know he definitely said Crash. So I said, do you think that's worth, 30 quid? He goes, no. I said, well, there you go, mate. I turned around to him. I said, you need don't think it's worth 30 quid, I was, well, he's not selling them, is he? And I said, well, hang a minute. And I turned back to this other guy who I've seen at the car boot fair a few times. I said, what's Crash valued at? He goes, well, sometimes I go for about 6 quid. Now, how much I go for on CX, I don't know, because I won't go to stand there and like type every single game in. A lot of the games like were, as I wet, damaged. I didn't even go through the games which I got to see how good the discs are. And out of the ones I have got, there's probably about 5 or 6 games which are completely scratched the buggery, man. I don't even know if they're going to be repairable. I am going to buy one of those like disrepair things, one of the cheap ones you spin around with your hand. I did have one before, but where it is, I don't know. But I will buy another one and see if I can clean them up. Because I want to build like my own collection of like games again, kind of thing. If you watch my video on, I don't know, it's this channel, the other channel, my gaming channel, I was going through boxes and boxes of games, which I've got, and those all mixed games. And most of them are in pretty good condition. A lot of them had manuals, a fair amount didn't have manuals. But anyway, going back to these, I managed to get them down to 20 quid. And I had about 20 games there. I wasn't really happy spending 20 quid, but I didn't want to come home kind of empty handed, without games. Because I was saying to myself, I want to buy as many games as I can today. I don't know how many games I've got in my living room, but I've got shitloads. I went through probably about 200 games, live on camera the other day, actually just pulling them out of the box and showing you what I got. But that's on my gaming channel, Mr. Steve's Gaming Adventures. So if you want to check that out, Mr. Steve's Gaming Adventures on YouTube, you'll see the games that I was going through, Wii's, Xbox 360s, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. So then there is like a massive box like that, in my living room full of games, and I can't even get it out at the moment because it's like covered with stuff in front of it, and I won't be able to lift it up. I'm going to have to pull a shitload of stuff out, and I wouldn't get it through my living room door because my living room door only opens so far because it's got like a metal cabinet thing, and it's got like a lot of stuff on there, and I'm not going to bring all that out just to bring a box in. So I might do that. If I can bring the box into the hallway, I'll probably do a video with my action cam showing the games I've got on there, then upload the video on my gaming channel of the games I've got. But I would have bought more games if he was a bit more reasonable. And when he said he still wanted to do that job lot, I said, no, right, you charge me like trying to get 30 quid off me for these. What are you going to ask the whole lot, 100, 200 quid? I said, mate, it's not worth it because well over half were wet and damaged and whatnot and stunk as high hell and dusty and grimy and scratched the buggery. He goes, no. I wouldn't even ask 100. He goes, I'll probably ask like 50 quid just to clear them all. I wouldn't be able to bring out, those for it because they were big bags, big shopping bag full. You probably had about 150 games or something there. It would have been worth it if the games were in good condition and they weren't wet and damaged and buggered up, but I wasn't going to pay 50 quid for them, no way. So I picked the ones I picked. I said, how much? He goes, 20 quid. I said, no, it's still too much. I said, 15. He goes, no, 20, 15, no, 15, no, 15, no. So I ended up giving the fucking 20, and I put them in the bag and I fucking walked off. I did go back to see if he had any other stuff, a couple of times, but all those games that he had in the bags were still sitting there 2 hours later. No one wanted them because they was all wet, damaged, and buggered. Even if the discs were okay, the front covers were dirty, damp, wet, rotten. A lot of the manuals were wet and damaged and stuck together as well. But I will show you the ones I did get. And I'll show you the condition. Well, I won't show you all the conditions. I'll just go through the discs. Right, juiced. Manual's okay in this one, I think. Yeah, manual's okay in that one. So there were a few which was okay. Disc is okay. A few little minor scratches on it. What are you doing, cat? But you can smell, the musk, the dampness. Burnout 3, takedown. Manual's okay in that one. Disc is pretty good on that one. But you can smell that, the musk and the dampness, man. W2C racing car game. The manual's okay in that one. And the disc is kind of scratched up. Don't you see that? But it is scratched up. The Getaway Black Monday. Disc is beaten up, scratched. It has got the map, but no manual, and the map was weird. It is a bit stiff. It was kind of like stuck at the bottom, but I was able to like untear it. PlayStation 2, not to be sold separately. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Disc beaten up. And the manual. Now, I don't know what that is, but it's got like a lot of dust at the back there. And this smells really repulsive. So some of these I'm going to give kind of good clean up later. Now, I think I've got this one, but I wasn't too sure. PlayStation 2, Medal of Honor Frontline. I do like the Call of Duty games and Medal of Honor games. So that one's got the manual. And the disc, would you be surprised, is pretty good condition. I'm talking about Call of Duty. No manual, but the disc is there. And the disc is in pretty good condition. But I think I've got that game, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure I have got it actually. MX versus ATV Unleashed. Now, it had a disc in it, and I thought it was the original disc, but it wasn't. The disc that was in it was this one. Lady and the Tramp storyline. Now, that would have been an OK game if it had the game in it, but no game. The manual is in good condition. The box is in good condition. Even the front cover is not bad condition, but no game. Now, I did say I had the Getaway Black Monday. I've also got the Getaway. And this one actually has the map. Completely different map. Well, it's got. I think it's the same map. I'm not sure. But this one's in a better condition. Let me just check on that actually. See if it is the same map or not. This one is different to this one because the pictures at the bottom are different, and this one here is a light colour than that one. Or the Thames water is darker than the Thames water on that one, but this is the better map. Now, I was watching a video the other day actually, and the guy was saying he'd been trying to get this game for ages, and he was able to finally get it. So this is the manual for it. It's Black Monday, and the disc is really beaten up, man. So many scratches on it. Just accidentally turned on my PlayStation, Xbox. Here, this game is damaged. I don't know what that blob is there. Might just be part of the CD, or they burnt it. But this one's even damaged quite a lot, and it ain't even the game. This is Marvel game, PlayStation 2. If anyone knows what that one is, let me know. It just says Marvel, then it says Ultimate Alliance, probably. But it's the way that the disc, I think this might be a bootleg one. But it's actually got the PlayStation logo there, hologram, so it can't be a bootleg. But it's not the game inside of it. So that's 2 games which are missing. Right, so Haven, Call of the King. No manual, but the disc is there, and the disc is in fair condition. Then I think this was one of the games that well, I'm not saying he's a friend or a mate, but one of the guys I bump into now and then. I think he said Tetsu Wrath of Heaven is an okay game, and it's thought after. It's got the manual, but the manual's got, I don't know, it's got a lot of dirt and dust in it. And the disc ain't too bad actually, but the manual's got a lot of like dust on it, really dusty. So, and you can smell the dust. You know, I'd have to give them a real good clean out, I think. Right, I've got 2 Scooby-Doo games. Scooby-Doo Unmasked. Just the game itself. No manual. And the game don't want to sit in there, but never mind. And Scooby-Doo First Frights. Now it's got the manual, but when I say that the manuals, a lot of the games had dampness in. Look, you can't even open the manual. That's how bad it is. Look. And he wanted like more money for the games than they're even worth. And this skin that is really beaten up. You know, I'm not asking for gold, but I wish I went through these discs before I bloody all bought them. Right. Onimushi. No, he did have Onimushi 1, but that is well beaten up. Even the front cover, you see all the wetness on the paperwork. The manual was like really bad. But this one, manual's okay. And the game is in very good condition. Not hardly a scratch on that one. I will be going through some of these, checking out on see if they're worth anything. Medal of Honor Front 9, which is there. But that is the worst disc out of the whole lot. It's so scratched up. It looks like a skating ring. It looks like someone ran over with an ice skate about 1 million times because it is that bad. But there is a bonus disc in there, which is also like that disc. It's really badly scratched up. But it's Call of Duty 3. Now, the Medal of Honor disc, no manual. Next one is Harry Potter. Actually, it's got a disc at the back as well, which I didn't notice. But it ain't a game. Oh, it is a game disc. Can't even read what it is. But even the front is all scratched up. There ain't nothing on there whatsoever. You know, all the aluminum or whatever it's called is being completely rubbed off. I don't think that'd even work, to be honest with you. But it's got the manual. Harry Potter's got the manual, which is in good nick. Just that the tabs have been broken off. And the game itself is fair. It's not brilliant. It's got scratches on it, but it might be playable. I've got to get one of those disc scratch cleaner things. You can get one for about 15-20 quid on eBay, Amazon. So all those, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 17, I think it is. Actually, there's more down here. I'll put these to one side because I want to see if these are worth anything. Got Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Has got the manual, but it's got the disc. And the disc in there is we've got a couple of scratches going down. But apart from that, it might work. Then you've got Lord of the Rings, Third Age. That's in good condition. It's just got one scratch on it. See, a lot of these I don't think CEX will probably even take. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. This is good, but it's got a couple of scratches on it. Yeah, definitely a scratch. But the manual's there. Jet Li Race to Honor. It's got the manual. I didn't even know Jet Li was involved in the computer game, but this is in fair condition. And then we got the Clash, which a friend said, probably about six quid. How much it might be on CEX, I don't know, but it has got like a ring scratch around it. I think it's a scratch. Yeah, it's a ring scratch. So I don't know if that's going to be worth anything at CEX. I might look at some of these discs if I took them up there and say, no, sorry, don't want them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, around about 20, 22, something like that. 20 quid. And half of them, or even 3/4 of them, are scratched up. Right, so these three. Oh, actually, there is two more down here, which I think from the same seller. SSX. Well beaten up disc. Scratch to buggery. It's got the manual. And The Weakest Link. And would you believe the disc is in pretty good condition, because I don't think anyone ever probably played it. These ones I got from some woman, some Wii games. And she wanted £1 each, but I paid her £2 for the 3, I think it was. Big Family Games. It's got the manual, and the disc is in pretty good condition. See, these ones I don't think I'd actually play myself, but I'll either put them in my collection or see if CX would be interested in buying them. So I want to try to get some money, like, not to make myself rich, but to buy some other games. There's a couple of games on CX I want to buy. Another PlayStation 4 Call of Duty one. Call of Duty. I can't remember what it's called, but I know it's Call of Duty one. Game that's in very good condition. So that's the Wii Carnival game. The Big Family game. That's in good condition. And Pirate Hunt for Blackbeard's Booty. And that's in good condition. And all three of them got manuals. Xbox 360 games. No, I can't remember where I got some of these from. I know I paid, I think, that one, and that one, £2.50 for all three of one guy. These have got 2 discs. That's okay, not brilliant. It's got a music disc. Just smeared, that's all. Kane and Lynch, Dead Men. It's not bad condition. Got the manual. Assassin's Creed one's got a manual as well. This one's got a manual, good condition. The game itself is in really bad state. Yeah, definitely. Don't know, you see all those scratches on there. That's why I need to get a disc cleaner, because this kind of game I'll probably keep myself in my own collection. Got another Assassin's Creed game, and that's got 2 discs. I think one's the actual game itself. Yeah, this is Assassin's Creed 3. I don't know, both discs. Yeah, there must be both discs. This 2 is in good condition, but this 1 is in bad condition. You got the ring, big ring around it as well. Mirror's Edge. I know I've got this somewhere. I know I've got this game somewhere, but can't remember. Good condition. It's not brilliant. It's got a few scratches on there. Minor scratches. It's got the manual. Split Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Got a manual. Some extra paperwork. And the disc is in near immaculate condition. Gears of War. I know I've got this one. But, pick them up, spares, never know, they might be worth something on CX, but it's beaten up, really badly scratched. Sometimes as long as I can see the disc in there, then I'm not too worried, but, I should put myself out a bit more, and check out the discs. See, this one's in really good condition. The disc, Fallout New Vegas, that's in pretty good nick. Tintin, The Secret of the Unicorn. It's got the manual, and the disc is beaten up. CEX couldn't take that. I did see this over at CEX. I think he wanted £2 for it, but I only paid like £1 for it, I think. 007, Quantum of Silence, got the manual. The disc case is beaten up, but the disc is in good nick. And the last one I picked up at the last moment, just before I started to come home, was the Xbox One Rocket League. And it's got a disc in there. It's got the little card. It's got that there. It's got a code on the back, which I'm not showing you. So it still might work. Shitloads of fingerprints on it, but I don't see many scratches on it. So that one might come out okay after getting like a baby wipe or something on it. So I have tried using baby wipes, and they have actually cleaned up some of the discs and made them look a bit better. But I think that's all the games there. So yeah, that's it. That's what I got from the Carbooty. Need to sort some of this shit out now and find somewhere to put them. Yeah, I might be doing another video later on today or tomorrow. I've got this great big box of games, which is very, very heavy. I want to try to pull it out and do a video on all the games inside it. I did do a video yesterday with like 5 boxes of games, which was mixed, like PlayStation 1, 2, Xbox 360s, Xbox One, Wii games, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, all that kind of stuff. So I did that yesterday. I want to do another one today, and I've got like this big kind of like box, and I think it's filled with games which I need to go through and see if there's any of those which might be worth a little bit of money. Take up CEX to get some of the games I want to get. But yeah, that's it really. Carboot video will be uploaded tomorrow, so I've got other things to do today. So cheers for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next one. And please give us a thumb up. Bye for now.